So welcome, I'm Dorothy. I am a professional astrologer, and you can find me on the web at nhastrologer.com. So today I want to talk about February 2014. So we've started off the month right away with a new moon. It was on January 30th, so we get right into February with a new moon. The moon is waxing. We're looking at increasing and starting new projects, new processes. This is always a great time to do new things, set new goals. But the problem with this is that we have Mercury retrograde starting on February 6th. So for basically the whole week of beginning of February, Mercury is slowing down to stationary in the sign of Pisces. So what that means is there is some things that are very unclear. You know, we're wanting to set goals, we're wanting to really dig in and start something new and fresh, especially in the Northern Hemisphere. It's winter, and we just want to get out of this. We want the spring, we want new things to happen, and we're all feeling that. But the retrograde of Mercury on February 6th will slow that down so we don't go too far too fast. All right? It will back all the way to 18 degrees of Aquarius on February 28th when it goes direct. So pretty much the whole month of February is about taking it easy, going slow, understanding what you're getting yourself into when it comes to your communications, to your contracts, to any thoughts and processes that you're trying to begin in the early part of February. All right, so keep that in mind. Now, some of the positive things, and don't make this all negative, please don't. Mercury doesn't deserve that. The problem that we have as humans is we always just move too quickly. It's about slowing down. Mercury retrograde does not have to be a problem at all, ever, if we just slow down and take processes completely and fully. So what I think is a very good way to process and to use this Mercury retrograde, especially since it starts in Pisces, is to meditate, to listen to music, to find something that is very high vibration. Because once Mercury gets into Aquarius, Aquarius will represent at times a very high electrical vibration or a sound wave. See what I'm saying? So instead of creating a problem and creating the thought that some people may be dishonest, or we may not being able to see a complete truth. That can happen. That happens. Humans, we do that. But I want you to take this process into more into the light, even though it is about an inward process. Spend more time meditating in February. Find some music that will really calm you down, help you clear your energy, help you really to find a center and stay centered no matter what is going on around you. That is mainly what I want you to focus on. Now, keep in mind that I do the new moon and the full moon forecast, so more details will be put up here on my channel as it comes available. But one more thing I want to talk about for February, and I'm going to leave it with that. What we have, another thing is on February 26th, we have the exact aspect of Jupiter, 10 degrees of Cancer in a retrograde motion as well, makes a square aspect to Uranus at 10 degrees of Aquarius. Now I say Jupiter first because it's the faster moving planet, so it's the one applying the pressure. What we have on February 26th, yes, is the exact square of these two planets. It is one piece of the Grand Cross, the Cardinal Cross, that we are all living with. And the reason that February 26th is an important date is because it's an exact aspect. But all of February, Jupiter is making an applying aspect, is what it's called, to Uranus. What do we get with this square? So what do we have with Jupiter squaring Uranus? Jupiter is in Cancer. It is retrograde, but Jupiter in Cancer is about home and family, our houses, how we care and nurture for ourselves. It's our mother, or how we mother others, how we care and nurture, like I just said. It's in a square aspect to Uranus, and the square is a 90-degree angle, and squares present challenges. All right, this is the cardinal end. They're both cardinal signs. Uranus is in Aries. It's been there for quite a while. Talked about it many times. Uranus in Aries is about being independent, revolutionary. What can I do for others? But how may it serve me? So the things that I need to do, I need to feel passionate about something that I want to do if it is going to affect a lot of people. I need to feel very passionate about certain things. And that's where the energy of Uranus comes in, and Aries is the individual. So Uranus and Aries, revolutionary. It is transformational in the sense that we do not want to stay in this little tight little box anymore. And Jupiter in Cancer, one of the main things is about our emotions will be attached to the energies of what we want to change in our lives and how we really want to make these big shifts. Uranus and Aries, again, is that revolutionary, the think outside the box type of person. It's a very social sign. It wants to help humanity. It wants to change groups and groups of people, but on an individual basis. So where this happens in your own chart is going to give more information to that too, and how you personally could play a role in changing your life, and in turn it changes the lives of those around you, and it's just like this big social change is happening in the world. Now, if you have planets in cardinal signs, or if you own a cardinal cross in your own chart, I actually was just looking at somebody who has a cardinal cross, and it just dawned on me that talking to this client, that the people who have planets at these cardinal points, it's right between 9 degrees and 14 degrees, and we have that allotment in between, on either side of that. But if you have any planets at that 9 degree to 14 degrees ish of cardinal signs, then the Grand Cross set is slowly being activated. We have pieces of it in connection now, so they're happening now. Stresses, challenges, which produce awareness and opportunities. If you have these cardinal points in your chart, especially if you own a cardinal cross near those degrees that I just mentioned, you are part of a group of people that I believe, this is my opinion, I believe is you're in a soul shift right now. It's hard to always see, depending on how awake you are or what level you are in your evolution, your soul's evolution. This Grand Cross in the cardinal sign is about initiating action and producing action. And sometimes if we're not aware and we're not doing a spiritual practice, maybe you found this by chance, I don't know. But if you're not in a spiritual practice at this point in your life, this could change that. So even though you're watching it and you're spiritual, but a friend might not be, there could be a big shift. So check your charts, check your friends' charts, you know how, or just give me a buzz, I can do them for you, and see if you have these cardinal points in your astrology chart, because that means you are part of, everybody's part of this, because we're all on this planet at this point in time. But the people who have these cardinal crosses in their own astrology charts, you guys are really in for a major year of shifting, and there's nothing wrong with this. This is just all about a human evolution, our soul's evolution. So don't be frightened. It's a fabulous thing to be through, because the universe is just going to pick us up and put us where we need to be, and that will be another massive step in our soul evolution, and in turn that helps humanity's evolution and the planet's evolution. And there we go. The individual, Aries, helps the all, Uranus. I'm going to leave you with that. That's really what gets started here in February. All right, so come back, check out the new moon, full moon forecast. Just subscribe and I'll let you know when those posts are up. And thank you for listening. And yeah, I'm going to leave you with that. All right, blessed be, and namaste. Om.